The Snake and the Rod. A friend of mine expressed disgust at the fact that his doctor keeps prescribing things that do not solve for his problem, but instead mask symptoms and had nasty side effects. This, he pointed out, kept him coming back with the issue and made money for his doctor and the pharmaceutical companies. He did research and discovered that there were dietary things he could do that were safe and effective, and he plans on using them. When he pointed out the more effective and healthy options to his doctor, the doctor became angry, as did another doctor, a colleague he was seeing for other issues. I pointed out that we should have a clue, given that in the area called America, the medical symbol most often used for medicine is the caduceus. The caduceus is the symbol of commerce. It is a symbol of making money, not healing people. And we know that healthy people do not make money for the doctors. So it is no surprise that healthy solutions to disease and disorders are not offered in many doctors' practices. Any doctor that offers natural and healthy solutions stands to lose patients and their licenses. They lose money. The oath to do no harm is empty. The true symbol of medicine and healing is the rod of Asclepius, a staff with a single snake wrapped around it. In other countries, this symbol is used. Though more and more, the caduceus is encroaching around the world. Making money is valued far more than caring for people. Quite the psychopathic approach. From mythologian.net, we can read, comparing the rod of Asclepius with the caduceus. More often than not, people confuse the rod of Asclepius and the caduceus symbols. Caduceus is the symbol that represents commerce and is associated with the Greek god Hermes. The difference is that the staff of Asclepius is a rod with one snake wrapped around it, while the rod in caduceus was two snakes wrapped around. The word caduceus echoes the ancient Greek word carex, which is translated as herald or messenger. This word is used to indicate the rod that is assigned to Hermes, patron of commerce, and messenger of the gods. In Greek mythology/religion, Hermes is known as the god of boundaries and transitions. He is thought to offer protection to travelers, invention, trade, and herdsmen. According to the Roman adaptation, Hermes is identified with the god Mercury, who had many of the same characteristics, including being the patron of commerce. The caduceus represents the myth that Hermes saw two snakes fighting one day, so he touched them with his rod to get them to stop fighting. This indicates that in order for trade to flourish, peace is required. In the beginning, the caduceus was a rod/olive branch with two shoots decorated with ribbons and garland. Later, the ribbons and garland were interpreted as snakes with heads facing each other. A pair of wings was then attached to the staff above the snakes. As it can be understood clearly, the rod of Asclepius and the caduceus symbols differ in many regards and represent different things. Confusion of the two symbols. From the early 16th century, the caduceus of Hermes and the rod of Asclepius were used in general publishing, especially as signs for pharmacopoeias, in the 17th to 18th centuries. As time went on, the staff of Asclepius began to emerge as the symbol of medicine. Although the rod of Asclepius is the symbol that should represent medicine and healing, the caduceus seems to be the more widely accepted symbol of medicine and healing in the United States. This practice has been adopted by medical publishers in the U.S., and therefore the caduceus has been accepted as the symbol of medicine by physicians in the U.S. The caduceus is currently the emblem of a variety of prominent medical organizations in the U.S. According to a survey, more than 38% of American medical associations and more than 63% of American hospitals use the caduceus in their logos and/or as the symbol of medicine. On a side note, many other organizations use the caduceus and the rod of Asclepius together. Now, given this, perhaps you might ponder what you are accepting in this world run by money. Maybe you will grasp the advantages of getting rid of the need for money. Not just cash, but all accounting for our human energy added into the system that accounts for our human energy added. From trade, barter, work exchange, shells, beads, sticks notched and split, coins, metals, bills, to electronic bits, all accounting for our energy. You might see how doctors will be doctors because they care, truly doing no harm, seeking the best way to treat the ones who come to them. Earning respect, reputation, thanks, appreciation, lauds, attention, gratitude, fame, and other social currencies accounted for in our hearts and minds. You may grasp that true cures will be sought, not patentable concoctions that bring in money and create further issues to sell more snake oil for profit. Not surgeries that are not healing but make surgeons money. Not hospital stays that raise the bottom line for the investors. Health and healing, not sickness and death. For how we can end the profit motive in terms of the slave tokens that presently rule our world, see my playlist. And share the playlist. For to succeed, enough of us have to know how we can solve for the psychopathic system that puts profit above us. Amaterasu Solar, shill for humanity. Love always. Humanity will win.